Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 2-year note futures as they're finding some higher price action today. 2-year note futures coming off of some selling pressure in the previous session to trade down to a 1-week low, but today negating some of that selling pressure as we are seeing higher prices across the board here today. Looking at the 2-year note future, currently priced at 103.14, which is off the intraday highs, but still up on the day and holding on to a gain here after some selling pressure in the previous day. And when we look at the driving factors today, I think there's a couple things that are influencing the markets. Number one, data early in the session, highlighted by consumer confidence data coming in below expectations, continuing to move lower here the last couple of months. And that was a catalyst for some buying pressure. But also the auction today. We did have a 2-year note auction that basically was pretty well received. After some weak auctions in the previous cycle, today appears to be a pretty strong auction, not the strongest, but at the same time stronger than I think that what the market had anticipated. As we did see a 2.66 bid to cover ratio and the yields on that 2-year auction coming below 4% here after being at 4.16, I believe, at the previous auction. So overall, I think those are the two primary driving factors as to why we're seeing some higher price levels on the shorter end of the curve, particularly today. Now looking at that yield, that 2-year yield is down 3 basis points today to 400 basis points. And the yield curve is steepening slightly today. The front end of the curve is getting bid up a little bit more, moving those yields lower than the back end of the curve. So some steepening of the curve. Yields are pretty much lower across the entire curve, although at the 30-year mark are basically unchanged on the day. But higher bids in the, or I should say stronger bids in the shorter durations today and moving those yields lower. And with that, some steepening of the curve. And the 2-year note futures holding on to a gain after giving up some ground yesterday, finding some higher price action once again today.